Hello everyone, this is Husketeer here, back with some more StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm 1 Bronze League Heroes. Sometimes I have to just stop myself. I can't keep making the same joke, guys. It is Bronze League Heroes, where we cast the very best of the very worst. Let's go ahead and introduce our players right now. Spawning up in the top left side on the newly redefined and recreated and redesigned Star Station. Apparently the Star Station crashed into some basically a wall, I guess. It broke off the edges of this map. But anyways, up at the top left side, it's gonna be NUKEWAVE, which is in I just added an S there to his name, but hey, it's Bronze League Heroes, so I can do whatever I want. It is NUKEWAVE in all caps, which I feel like is a very Bronze League hero type name. And his opponent, down in the bottom right side, I was trying to decide as I was starting this commentary, is it KafeMane or is it KafeMane? I don't know how you say it differently if it has a K there. As if it was a C, of course, it'd be cafe, but this is a K, so it's throwing me off a little bit. I'll probably go with KafeMane, unless it spells something backwards. Enam Efak. I don't think that it means anything backwards. Maybe it does, though. But yes, this is Star Station. I haven't really cast too much on the new version of the map. Basically, there's no bases over here. They have essentially turned it into a two-player map. For those of you who are not familiar with it, we are going to be having gas first over here for NUKEWAVE. But remember, the whole point of Bronze League Heroes is to cast the very best of the very worst, to remind you guys that StarCraft is fun at any level of play. And even though we may get some good laughs here, just go out there and play some StarCraft, guys, because I've actually been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this because there's so much animosity. There's so much, I don't know if I would say drama, but there's definitely a lot of animosity towards StarCraft. A lot of people saying, oh, the game's dead. You know what? It is still and always will be one of the best RTSs ever made. And Blizzard has made the most successful RTS in the last, what, 5 years? I don't know what game would be more successful than StarCraft. And definitely in the competitive scene, there is still no other RTS that even comes close whatsoever. So remember, the game itself is really good, despite what you may think of it. Go out there and play some games, guys. It's a fun game, and sometimes I forget that it is indeed fun. And you know what I do? I man up and I lose some games on ladder. That's what happens when, you know what? After this video, I'm going to go do a ladder anxiety. There we go. Look at that. I'm walking the walk. I'm talking the talk, minus actually walking, because okay, God knows I'm not walking anywhere today. But anyways, we do have the second gas going to be coming up for NUKEWAVE, and it's actually going to transition right into a factory over here. Also says a reactor there. Could use that reactor for Widow Mines or Hellions or Hellbats. I don't know. We don't really see Hellbats all that often anymore since they got the big old Nerf bat. But Zealot is going to be chilling over here. I still need a name for the Zealot who guards the entrance. I'm not quite sure what I should be calling that, but right now KafeMane going to be doing kind of a PVZ wall in here. This SCV is going to try and make it in there. Probably could have actually made it in there, but he's trying to be fancy with it and will actually make it in there. So the SCV is good to go. He's going to roll right on in there. No gas. I mean, the gas is taken, but no one is mining there right now. The Zealot's huffing and puffing and tearing that SCV down. We'll see if he can actually manage to catch up to it, though. As Zealots, I feel like they always skip leg day. That is all there is to it. Zealots skip leg day. Even when they get the Zealot leg upgrade, I feel like they still get outran by like the majority of units. And that is not skipping leg day. Actually, you know what? That is skipping leg day, only you're paying for fancy legs. Fancier legs. You're not going to work them yourself. You're not going to get them buffed yourself. You're instead buying the fancy Zealot legs. But for now, NUKEWAVE not even going to be going for an orbital until the 5 1/4 mark, as he's going to be going for that. And you know, guys, pro tip of the day, always get your orbital. Unless, no, there's no reason. Always get an orbital. You want to get that super, super quickly. There is absolutely no reason not to get an orbital ever. Uh-oh, achievements are unlocked and are disabled until further notice, and apparently I lost my connection about it. But that's okay, because a bad internet connection can't even stop me from casting Bronze League Heroes. Can't do it. You can't take away my fun. No matter how hard you may try, Time Warner Cable, you cannot take away my StarCraft fun. And looks like achievement service has been restored. So did they update what this little window looks like? I feel like they did. They just didn't announce it. They're just like, we're gonna sneak this little patch in. I'm pretty sure they updated that window. That's kind of weirded me out. Now the tells can begin because my my internet disconnected me, but that's okay. What up, Phoenix? New Zealand is what we're gonna go there with that one. But either way, NUKEWAVE is completely walled in. He does have his orbital command now, is going to be dropping those mules. He has a huge supply lead, but then again, it is Bronze League Heroes, so not quite sure what to expect over there. And the APM's peaking at about 21 and 36 as KafeMane got to be throwing down lots of piles. I want to say, I feel like you know, Bronze League heroes kind of have the opposite problem that I do. Oh, double forges there. That's kind of nice. Got the +1/+1 going up right there. I feel like Bronze League players have the opposite effect or problem that I have in that I always get supply blocked, but they never make enough units to get supply blocked, so they always have so much supply. 26 out of 50 there, which I feel is great because he does have an attack moving his way. As long as he has a couple of warp gates, which he does, he's got more on the way. It looks like 3 more and an observer and the upgrades here. He's actually going to be able to warp in a huge army as soon as he needs it. And that's one nice thing about playing as Protoss. If you're not very good at the game, just make a lot of gateways, and as soon as you get attacked, just use all your money-making units. It's like you can't lose. You can't lose. It's a surefire way to win your games. But right now, here comes a pretty early attack, all things considered, as NUKEWAVE got to move in. He's trying to actually micro these Hellions as best he possibly can. Will actually be able to. At the same time, though, he is going to start hovering a lot of money there as he is focused on the micro here. And he is going to be working down the pylon as well. A couple Marines got to be hutting it up there and should be able to take out this pylon. Can he actually caught the expansion? And like I was saying, KafeMane is good to warp in units. He doesn't actually have that much money, though. Only 18 units mining on that Nexus. And he is going to run those Hellions up the ramp here. Now, remember, Hellions are basically worthless versus Protoss. But if you have this huge of a supply lead, it doesn't really matter. More Stalkers are going to be warping in. I think these Stalkers should actually be able to hold here. As the Hellions trying to get out of there, man, they're like, we got to get out of this place. And they do end up getting taken out. So the Stalkers, while they're not being cost effective, they are able to hold the line for now. I don't think this army's going to completely break it down. They should start favoring the Stalkers here at some point. But hey, who needs micro with Bronze League heroes, man? As these guys just shooting back and forth. And this is like, you know, this is actually a StarCraft match that's taking place in the Civil War era where there was no special tactics, there was no guerrilla warfare, there was no production at all. It was just sitting there and shooting at each other. What's going on, Ghost Machine? And the Stalkers are going to be chilling out over here. More Zealots going to be on the way as the Command Center are going to go ahead and land right there. The Observer is going to spot everything. And hopefully for him, the rally point has been remedied. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. The rally point is set up. Now, this is a problem that I have quite a lot, is you make your Observer, you rally it over there, and then you accidentally make like a Colossus and forget to set the rally point. He wanders his stupid face all the way over there and ends up dying. There's going to be the, I would assume, an orbital command pretty soon going to be upgraded right there. The Zealots for KafeMane, they do have 1-1, and they very well could start 2-2 if he decides to go for the Twilight Council. Another pylon going to be on the way for KafeMane. He's trying to hang on as best he can. He did suffer a lot of losses there, but I guess say overall he has balance. I mean, supplies are basically the same. Income should be about the same. Actually, way ahead for KafeMane. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's the Bronze League Planetary at the natural. We'll see if this Planetary actually does anything, although it does seem like we do have the Stalkers and Zealots, which are not very good versus Planetary Fortress. Just that is a pro tip of the day. Pro tip of the day number 2 is don't build a Planetary at your natural. Pro tip of the day 3, don't send in your Bronze League Zealots to try and kill that orbital. If he makes only gateway units, this is not going to go well for him, as that tends to be what the what those Bronze League Zealots are going to be best for, is dying to the NUKEWAVE Planetary Fortress. And right now, though, wait, let's check in the APM tab. We actually have basically no APM for either player. I think they're kind of sitting back, enjoying the show. Maybe one of them went to go get a drink of something from the kitchen. We do have that Command Center going to be on the way, and that should be base number 3, which I'm wondering, is that going to be a planetary, as this base and game right now for KafeMane is going to be continuing forward as he warps in. Oh, man, I have a bad feeling about this, guys, as it does look like a lot of the Stalkers got to be hanging out here, and I don't know. I'm feeling kind of bad about this because there are Widow Mines now. Now, these Widow Mines are spotted by the Observer here, so once the Stalkers move out, they should be able to see that. But is he actually going to move out, or is he just going to sit back and micro? He is working on, or macro, he is working on +1 shields, and he does actually have a Twilight Council right now, so we'll see if that comes into play or not. More Widow Mines going to be moving over here on the left side. Now, I have a feeling that if this army moves forward and decides to go for the 3rd base instead of the natural, that Observer is not going to be joining them. I feel like, considering this is Bronze League Heroes, I just have a feeling that this Observer is going to be chilling out over here, not really doing a whole lot. Oh, dear, the Stalker Zealot army. They will have 1-1-1 upgrades, which I believe to be better than what he's going to be going up against, because NUKEWAVE actually hasn't really been building that much stuff. I mean, he's got the planetary on the way at that third base. Oh, God, he did make it a planetary at the third base. He does have a Sentry Tower going to be on the way already. So it does look like this base over here is going to be just as well protected as the natural. And I gotta say, you know what? NUKEWAVE, he's playing very passive, very turtly. But at the same time, it might actually just work. There's no Colossus on the field or anything like that. Zealot's going to be chilling out over here as well. And I feel for this army. This is like that scene in the war movies where they have all the rookies and they're getting thrown in the heat of combat and they're like super terrified, completely under-equipped, and most likely should not actually be there. That is about what's gonna happen here, as it does look at the Zealot Stalkers gotta be moving forward. Widowmines are gonna be activating tons of splash damage coming up, although the Observer just happens to be in the perfect spot. But no, it's the Bronze League Zealots. They're all chasing the Hellions and getting blasted to pieces. Those Widowmines, so what side are they on? Killing everything that was right there in their explosive shots. Shots is basically what those Widowmines are saying. Maybe they were drunk Widowmines as well, so that would have fit perfectly. The Stalkers are like, man, we gotta get this party's way too intense. We gotta get out of here. I feel like this is just two drunk armies running at each other from the Civil War era. The SCV is really trying to be paparazzi over here on this Hellion. They do get put back to work. The orbital, or planetary, it should be an orbital. My brain just wants it to be an orbital, but the planetary not going to get taken down at all by these Stalkers. I love how the Stalkers could actually just walk right into the main base and they would be absolutely fine, but that's okay because it's Bronze League heroes, and steamrolling into a planetary is what they're deciding to do. Look, guys, look. I don't want to be your coach. I don't want to be your big brother. But if you're in Bronze League, really don't focus on the planetaries. I think that is a lesson that can be learned right here, as the planetary there is just going to town. We can't see the kill counter because SCVs are being produced there. But at some point, oh, that's going to kill 3 in one shot. That was pretty ridiculous. Widowmines are moving up here as well. SCVs do get back to work. We'll see exactly how many kills that planetary has. And you got to remember that that is a planetary that is in a PVT, which means that all of those kills are basically at least at the bare minimum worth 100 minerals. So we'll see exactly how many that has. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear is more like it, as we do have all the starports going to be on the way. This is almost like walling himself in. He's got a lot of money to spend after that intense back-and-forth micro that we saw. Yes, we should be able to see the kills here in just a moment. It is 24 kills! Oh my god, that is way more than I expected. 24 kills, and the sensor tower is not done. Basically, someone forgot to turn this thing on. It's super close to being done, but no one there actually deciding to finish it. And it does look like an SCV, I mean, it would take like half of a second to be able to turn that back on. Widowmines over here are like, yeah, go ahead, Pylon, bring it, son. But for whatever reason, they aren't designed to shoot their little missiles at the pylon itself. So it does look at the Hellions just going to be going to town here. And they'll eventually kill it. They'll eventually burn that down. But both these players have really stopped making a lot of stuff, to be completely honest. I mean, our Protoss player does have really good income. He's got a little bit of money in the bank, but not nearly as much as NUKEWAVE has. So he does have upgrades as well. So plus 3 attack and plus 2 armor. Plus he has the 1 shield as well. So he'll have the good old 3-2-1 upgrades, which is always fun. And those upgrades are actually way better than NUKEWAVE. The main problem is that, oh my god, this is literally what nightmares are made of. Is just not only in your dream when you put your shoes on and a bunch of spiders come out. Now they are spider mines, which are kind of creepy to begin with, plus they shoot missiles at you. So that's, I hope none of you have that dream tonight. That doesn't sound fun to me, but we'll see if KafeMane's gateway units can handle this. He basically will have to micro them very well to be able to take those out, as the Widowmines, they're just marching out there by themselves. They're like, we got this, brah, no big deal, and they can only attack, remember, when they are burrowed, so they are very, very exposed. Currently out there, and I do believe that, yes, he did research the drilling claws, did not go for the transformation servos, which we almost never see. But the Widowmines going to be moving on down here. No probes or anything like that in sight, so they can burrow here. They're not going to be able to do all that much to these buildings or anything like that, as we do have Zealots and Stalkers still chilling out. They don't know what's about to hit them. I feel like even though these Widowmines there have revealed themselves, they may not know. Cafe may not know that they are headed his way. There's going to be a scan right there. He's trying to find out where the army is. And the Widowmine's going to go ahead and move on. And, oh, God, the probes. Oh, get the probes out of here. Mothership Core trying to do everything she can, but unfortunately no photon overcharge. Oh, no! No, the 4 probes. I think they're all going to die except for maybe one. Well, that one somehow saved himself there. And he's like, well, Just keep working. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And it does look like the Widow Mines are going to go ahead and move on out. And double sensor tower now. It does look like this one finally got finished. They're like, I guess we should unplug it and plug it back in again. Oh, God, the Widow Mines. Watch out. Watch out. Can we use? No. No, my God. No, Widow Mines. Oh, it does look like a lot of the Zealots are going to be surviving for now. But, my God, have I ever screamed so loudly? I think the answer is no. A little bit out of context. That could be taken the wrong way. The Zealots, though, are not taking the wrong way. They're going the wrong way. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Everyone, avert your eyes. It is the derpy lots of Bronze League Zealots. Oh, God. Oh, no. Guys, I feel like I just witnessed, like, a train derailment. Oh, my God. That's so many battlecruisers. 5 battlecruisers just chilling out over here. When did he buy these things? Apparently in the midst of that sweet Widow Mine micro, as it does look like the battlecruiser is indeed operational. Battlecruiser operational. And it does look like the Widow Mines, I mean, maybe he can just win with pure Widow Mines at this point, but I feel like there are a lot of counters to Mass Battlecruiser, like Void Rays, tons of Blink Stalkers. You can even mix in some Archons to absorb a lot of the damage, but for now, I think that KafeMane, after losing all those workers, not really in the best of shape. Unfortunately for him, still just has the Zealots and the Stalkers, so we'll see if the Widow Mines can make something happen here once again, but apparently the way to win a Bronze League game is to just run in Widow Mines at every turn. And he is finally going to be able to go ahead and burrow those at that third base right there. But we shall see if those Widow Mines end up doing anything else, or really if that's it for us. If that entertainment value is all we get today, I'm actually okay with that. I feel like that was absolutely hilarious. We'll see if these hero Widow Mines, though, can actually make anything else happen. This Widow Mine has 3 kills. The other one has 3 kills, actually, as well. So he's going to be marching right on in, just burrowing them directly on top of the army. The Stalkers narrowly escaping. All of them except for Pete there. God, it's always Pete. It's always Pete who's the slow one. And the Stalkers are actually able to take out a couple of the Widow Mines, so they are going to get the Stalkers' revenge. But the Widow Mines are pissed. They're going to be chasing it down there. They don't manage to activate just yet. Oh, my God. Widow Mines have never looked so terrifying. Oh, Stalkers. Oh, Stalkers, what have you done? Unable to save any of those units. I don't think he has any units now. He does have 4 Zealots. Warping in more Stalkers right now. But it does look like the Probe's going to get taken out here, and they are. Oh, they are. The Probe's trying to get out of there, but this may be it. Oh, my God. The battlecruiser is in a perfect line. This is like if they made a StarCraft movie, which I would be okay with, as it does look like the battlecruiser is going to be rolling on in. I mean, there's no counter to this. I don't even need to hype it up at this point, other than the fact that we are seeing battlecruisers, which happens to also be amazing. And he is going to go ahead and leave the game as KafeMane unable to keep up. I got to say, you know what, NUKEWAVE? You made me almost enter puberty with cracking my voice so badly that the next time you hear me, I'll probably have a deeper voice, to be completely honest. But either way, a ton of fun, guys. This game was pretty one-sided, and I had internet connection issues, but that's okay. That's okay. You know what? It's going to be a lot of fun. We can just sit back here and see who else messages me. We got 8 Master over there. We saw a lot of other people messaging me throughout that, which good old Time Warner, super reliable guys over there. And I will say, if any of you work at Time Warner, and you work in the Los Angeles area, or you own Time Warner, if the owner of Time Warner is watching this, that'd be great. I need more and better internet. There you go. There you go. More than 5 upload would be just fantastic. Also, you can talk to my man, Jesse Cox. I hear he's been having some trouble as well. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy it, and of course, I'll see you guys next time.